All right, folks, let's get one thing straight. We're not here to justify any crazy actions, especially not murder. But hey, maybe if we dig a bit deeper, we can figure it out why they went that way, right? Here are our top 20 movie villains with justifiable motives. Number 20. The Tethered. Us. Abandoned, subjected to testing, forced to live in darkness and mimic their counterparts. All they craved was a chance at a normal life. Number 19. Jobu Tupaki. Everything everywhere all at once. Initially depicted as seeking to annihilate everything, she's actually a daughter pushed to extremes and used in her mother's multiverse experiments. Her true aim was to end her own suffering. Number 18. Helmut Zemo. Captain America, Civil War. Seeking revenge after losing his family due to the Sokovia incident and seeing the Avengers as heroes despite their culpability. His extremes echo a certain understandable rage. Number 17. Raul Silver, Skyfall. Feeling abandoned and betrayed by the system after being captured and tortured, his motives centered around exposing vulnerabilities within the very system that left him behind. Number 16. Tyler Durden, Fight Club. Despite his anarchic methods, he aimed to highlight the struggles within a conformist world, pushing individuals out of their comfort zones. Number 15. Khan, Star Trek Into Darkness. Just a manipulated superhuman seeking vengeance against those who exploited his intellect and strength against his will. Number 14. General Hummel, The Rock. Moved by frustration at the government's neglect of soldiers, his extreme measures aimed to force acknowledgement and support for their forgotten heroes' families. Number 13. Cypher, The Matrix. After being taken out of his reality and recruited to a war he could have remained unaware of, he betrays his pals to return to his cozy life. I mean, who wants to fight a battle they could just erase from their memory, right? Number 12. Rybati, Blade Runner. An advanced replicant with a short lifespan who rebelled against the injustice of his limited existence. He just wanted a normal life, guys. Number 11. Sandman, Spider-Man 3. Turning to crime to save his sick daughter and cover her medical expenses, it's hard to find a more justifiable motive than this one. Even Spider-Man himself eventually sympathized with his plight. Number 10. Clyde Shelton, Law-Abiding Citizen. Frustrated by the legal system's failure to deliver justice after the tragic loss of his family, his relentless pursuit aimed to unveil systemic weaknesses for genuine injustice. Number 9. Magua, The Last of the Mohicans. After the traumatic loss of his family and cultural displacement, his pursuit of vengeance against those he holds accountable resonates with profound pain and anger. Number 8. Ozymandias, Watchmen. Amidst the Cold War's brink of human annihilation, Ozymandias strove to unite the world against a shared threat. His goal was to prevent a global catastrophe and ensure long-term stability. Number 7. Old Joe, Looper. Killing a kid sounds totally wrong, doesn't it? But what if that kid grows up to harm many, including your loved ones, and you can prevent it before it happens? Old Joe embodies the ethical dilemmas in pursuing a greater goal through difficult means. Number 6. Vulture, Spider-Man Homecoming. An ordinary man striving to provide for his family and others, Adrian Toomes' motives are rooted in a sense of injustice. He was just feeling betrayed by a system that overlooks everyday folks. Number 5. Koba, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. After a traumatic history of abuse in human labs, Koba harbored profound resentment toward humans. His quest for revenge fueled violent actions to safeguard fellow apes. Number 4. Killmonger, Black Panther. Faced with a world of inequality and discrimination, his radical actions stemmed from a genuine desire to empower the oppressed and use Wakanda's resources for liberation of marginalized communities. Number 3. Arthur Fleck, the Joker. Seeking identity, recognition, and societal change, Arthur's story reveals how abuse and neglect can push vulnerable individuals to a breaking point. After all, everyone has their limit, right? Number 2. Thanos, the Avengers. Driven by a twisted altruism, he seeks balance by erasing half of all life to prevent overpopulation and resource exhaustion. Despite the horror, he believes this ensures survival and a balanced future. Number 1. Magneto, X-Men. As an Holocaust survivor, Magneto intimately understands unjust treatment for being different. Fearing mutant persecution, he takes extreme measures to ensure their survival, driven by a sincere wish to prevent history from repeating itself. Could these characters have achieved their visions through different means? Share your thoughts below.